Whoops, my bad. I dropped my phone on my keyboard. Hi. hello. Good evening. How are we all? Would you like the music back? There you go. Fine. There's your bloody music. Hello. How are we all? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Hi everyone. How's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're all good. Hello Angel. Hello Percival. What's going on? I still to this day feel like I don't know how to pronounce your username. Corvoide. Is that how it's pronounced? Corvoide? I'm so sure it is that, but I could be wrong. Thinking about the 1975, I miss my boys. You know what? Just thinking about it just reminded me that yesterday, Tom came over. So yesterday was Amelia's birthday party, at which I did sustain an injury, which is fantastic. I got the mother of all friction burns on the palm of my hand because there was a swirly slide, like a single. I guess it's actually a 360 slide. It does one full rotation, and basically I had Robin sat in my lap, like on my lap, not like between my legs. Because, by the way, never do that. Never take a kid on a slide and have them between your legs. Because if their feet go down, which they sometimes do, and they've got trainers on or whatever, and like their foot catches on the slide, then you roll over it. That's a whole thing. But yeah, basically Robin was sat in my lap, and I was like, God, this slide feels a bit steep, which is why I was going to join her for it. And we started it, and I thought, oh, okay, not so bad. We go slightly around the bend. And then all of a sudden, I feel my legs drop. And I'm like, oh God, our bodies are about to drop just like this. So I put my hand, I've got one hand on Robin's like stomach as she sat on my lap. And I put my other hand, my left hand, on the wall of the slide. And then basically, like, I just feel my hand just absolutely like friction burn, contact burn down the entirety of this, like, sort of 6 to 8 foot drop. And oh my God, the burn was insane. Like, I literally, for about an hour and a half afterwards, I had to keep a cold compress on it, because when I didn't have that on, it was just roaring. Oh, it's the worst. And apparently, Tom went on that exact same slide with Robin, having not known my story, and ended up taking a big chunk out of his elbow. And it's like, oh my God. And he had the exact same thing happen. It was ridiculous. And then, and yeah, and that was that, which was crazy. But they had a great time. Like, it was a really nice birthday. Pretty much everybody from Amelia's class came to the party as well, which was good. And she was loving it. She had a great time, which was awesome. Had the cake, did the happy birthday, big old soft play the whole time. The speed and the resilience of some of the kids at a soft play, bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Some of them just go absolutely crazy there. Tom literally watched a child run into a post and then stand up and just walk off like nothing happened. Like nothing at all happened. Everything was groovy. Everything was good. So yeah, that was a thing. But what I was about to say is, Portal saying he can't stop thinking of the 1975. Amelia's thing at the minute that Tom was really chuckling at yesterday, was basically that she can't stop thinking about Shin-chan. So Amelia's been playing a game called Shin-chan. What's it called? Shin-chan. It's like Shin-chan Coal Town or something. She was previously playing the Oh, that's it, yeah. Shin-chan, Shiro and the Coal Town. So this is the game that Amelia can't stop thinking about. This one we actually have in English, which is surprising. So I've bought the previous Shin-chan game in Japanese, and she plays that all the time. And she doesn't understand a word that it says, but it has dinosaurs in it somehow, which is kind of crazy. And then basically, yeah, you've got the Coal Town one, which takes you away from the countryside into this kind of place instead. But yeah. This Coal Town, I think, could be quite a fun thing to try and build. Maybe it's just a little bit too, like, nuts in terms of its, like, aesthetic. Like, I think it'd be hard to convey jaggedy, rusty pipes and things like that in, like, a Minecraft build. But it's cute. It's a cute little game. I quite like it. You collect like butterflies and stuff like that when you're in the countryside. And then there's like a little bit of a story that progresses as well. I'd be intrigued to know like how long that game is. Where is it? How long to beat Shin-chan? Shin-chan. Maybe if I put a space in Shin-chan. Shin-chan, me and the professor on summer vacation is only 10 hours, interestingly. And then the Coal Town one is apparently 12 hours, but it's 18 if you do extras. Interesting. Cool. I like that. But yeah, basically she loves that, which is good. Which is all good. Should we do a little Pokédoll before we get started today? We like doing a Pokédoll, don't we? What Pokemon are we going to start with? Let's start with a Poliwhirl today. Oh, water would be type 2. Ooh, something in water. Like a Lapras? Oh no, because it's an evolution stage 2. I mean, Squirtle would be a primary water type. What would have water as a secondary type? Like a Gyarados, maybe? Flying. Okay, I didn't realize Gyarados was technically a flying type Pokemon. The hell? Something in water. Like ice and water, maybe like a Dugong? No, still water is primary. It is found in the sea, though. It's only Generation 1 Pokemon, for those curious. Bum, 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 bum. Also, Angie. God, I only just saw that. Angie with the 119-month resub. Welcome back, dude. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Although for some reason that's saying it was 2 days ago. What's going on with the clock on my resub timer? How strange. Okay, so the secondary type is water. What other Pokemon has a stage 2 and its second type would be water? I had thought Lapras, but I don't know. No, also water and ice, but it never seems to be the other way around. Kabutops, you reckon? No way. Wow. Damn. I don't think I would have gotten that, honestly. I guess I wouldn't have ever thought or considered that to be a water Pokemon. Well played. That's a Kakuna, of course. Kakuna Rattata. What a wonderful phrase. A blank flies about in search of strong opponents. It breathes intense flames that can melt any material. However, it will never torch a weaker foe. Moltres, maybe? No. Charizard? There you go. Damn. Flies about searching for strong opponents. It will never torch a weaker foe. How would it not know that something's a weaker foe? I mean, I guess it doesn't go around like roasting Caterpies or whatever, but still. That is a... Ooh, I think it's a Kingler as opposed to a Krabby. Yeah. Nice. We'll check out the One Piece one as well. Wanted poster. Drake, isn't it? X-Drake. Nice. And then we'll have a quick look at the classic as well. What we got? Classic. Oh, start with Nami as we always do. Ooh, close. Oh, there's a high bounty though. Big Mum. Charlotte Linlin. Oh my god, I got it in 2! Oh, let's go, dude! Boom, 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 boom! Oh, hell yeah. Well played to me, huh? Jesus. Very funny. Very funny indeed. Right, let me boot some stuff up real quick. Let me move some things around. Hold on. I've just seen Flip post saying, big week for Minecraft. It is. This week we've got the old Minecraft Live, haven't we? It's going to be good. I wonder if there'll be any new blocks that I can learn to build with. So for those of you that haven't seen the last couple of streams that we've done, I've been basically just trying to learn how to create various different starter bases, essentially. Or just building in general, honestly. So this was a Japanese-inspired one that we did last stream. This is pretty much one for one from a YouTube tutorial that we watched. But I really liked it. I really liked the design and the vibe of it. It has two surprisingly snug rooms, but when we saw a video of somebody kind of like building it and utilizing it, it was still like very it was very interesting. Like, the thing that I realized is missing off of this that I didn't do yesterday is the ladders. So do you remember how there was ladders on the other one? Doesn't really work in this aesthetic. I'm actually quite surprised that's still in, you know, 2025 even. God, I've gone back 4 years. That we still don't have different color ladders. Just seems a bit odd, right? Like, we've got all these wood types, every slab, every other thing, but I can't fathom why we still don't have different ladders. It's strange, isn't it? It just stands out so much. I'm not sure why they won't give us that. Maybe it would make it a bit too complicated, but I don't know. I want alternating color chests so bad. Yeah, dude, me too. By the way, I don't know what I've done here with these slabs. I don't know why I bothered adding these in, but yeah, there you go. We'll do that and turn that one down a little bit. So, Martin, you still sound sick. Well, I actually think potentially that me and Nettie, and maybe Amelia, because Amelia is a bit snotty at the minute, I think that potentially we have a new run-of-the-mill cold in the house. So maybe I've got that. Maybe I am sounding a little bit more nasally today than previous. But I mean, what's new? You know what I mean? I'm really looking forward to when, like, Amelia and Robin have both been in school and nursery for long enough where they've kind of caught everything they'll ever catch. You know what I mean? I can't think of what age I was when I kind of stopped being sick all the time. Because I know that kids, like, through primary school tend to be sick quite a bit, but I can't think of what age they kind of have built up their immunity enough. You know what I mean? By the way, let me up my fly speed. Is my fly speed not flying? Oh, there you go. Nice. This, by the way, is the other house that I made, for context. This was a little something that I made. So, I was quite proud of this one. I thought this looks alright. So, this one could be like a... This could be like a stage 2 house. You know what I mean? So, I want to practice making more starter houses. But then this could be a cool... This could be a cool stage 2 one. You know what I mean? We did like the teensiest bit of interior, which I will work on more interior in the future, but I think I want to get more external structures and more techniques down first. And then this was the wooden version of this one. I think actually it looks a lot more together given that the ladders actually fit the hue of it all. So this was pretty much a carbon copy from a YouTube video that I watched, but it did give me a little bit of insight on how to do, like, for example, the corners and how to make them flick up in this way, which I think for a lot of Japanese style things is going to be really useful. Love the green stripes in that one. Yeah, so that's derived from a video that I watched of B-Dubs's, and B-Dubs basically had alternating purples on the walls on the inside, and I was like, ooh, it's quite nice. It's quite nice. I always build in caves and mountains because I suck at building a roof. Yeah, dude, I'm with you on that. I struggle with roofs quite a bit as well. But this is why we're practicing. This is why I'm trying to get better at it. So that I can start learning and figuring out how to build better things. I'm trying to think if there's like a style that I could try today. Like, I could try to do more in the Japanese style because it is the style that I think I'd quite like to build in whenever I'm next in an SMP. Custom trees, I'm not as concerned about just yet. I think I'd rather focus on like houses and stuff. I mean, we could try and make this, but on more of a... We could try and make something like this, but on a more starter house scale. What do you think to that? We could give that a go, right? We could do a little something like... let me just put... No, not that one. Have I got fast place on? That is fast place. Ah, there you go. That's got it. Yeah, I could level this area out and try and make something that would fit this. Music, whoop. Journey, mood, hopeful. That'll do. Yeah, let's try a smaller scale house. Let's try a... I mean, what would you even call this style? What would you call this style here? Like, I guess let's have a look. Categories of Minecraft builds. Like, I'm trying to think of like what's the style of it, the style list. I guess it's rustic. Yeah, like rustic, medieval, that kind of vibe. Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you what then. Let's clear our inventory. Let's just grab a couple of these things for texturing. I guess if we're trying to keep it small, let's make sure that the footfall is pretty chill. I watched a video from somebody called Mr. Matt Ranger today, who had a really, really nice Japanese build. Let me show you. So they had this build here, where I was like, oh, that could be cool for like a future build. But then they did have some like starter houses on the channel. Starter. Oh, this one I thought looked cool. I saw this one and quite liked it. Does it show the end product here? Where was it? So like the dimensions there were interesting. So the dimensions were 13 by 11 and then 5 by 5 for a little like sort of overhanging dock thing. I like this using stripped oak logs. Either stripped oak or stripped spruce. Maybe it's spruce. And then barrels. Hey, Geordie. Thank you very much, dude. Welcome back. 51 months and 22 from Jason as well. Thanks, dudes. But yeah, this one looked pretty cool. Did it do a little fly out? But yeah, look, even something like that's pretty cool. The thing that I've not done yet that I would like to try and do is I see people that do like roofs where the roof utilizes stairs, but then riverside houses are super cute. I mean, should we try one? Should we try and build one like here, maybe? We can maybe do that. Let's go into this mode. We'll go from here to like there. There you go. We'll just make space for something. Maybe I'll go for a similar sort of spacing as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, honestly, that's already quite deep. Oops. Maybe I'll try that. Oops. Oh, that was right. I mean, I could try and do an irregular shape house, somewhat. Should I try and do that, or am I confusing? I might just end up confusing myself trying to do that. Maybe I don't do that. I guess what I often quite like doing is like I like having it so a door could be central with it. So maybe I'd have to go out by one more, I think. Let's try that. I could probably use the clone tool here as well, just to quickly go, oops, left point, right point. Guess we'd have to live like that. There you go. We could build something riversidey there. Let's see. Let's just start with that and see what we end up with. We'll try and use some of the same materials from this. But yeah, there's the thing that I really want to try. Let me see if I can find one. Minecraft build. If I just literally Google the phrase Minecraft build, so I bet one comes up really quick. But I see people use stairs on the edge of their roofs, but then they use full blocks. And somehow whenever I do it, I always feel it always looks a little bit like bloated, but other people seem to just like make it work really well. I'm trying to find an example of one. If I type in Minecraft rustic build. Minecraft rustic build. Go on. Where's an example of this? That one's kind of half and half. This image here. This picture here is kind of half and half. I was thinking more so. Sometimes I see people use stairs on pretty much a pretty solid 90-degree angle. But then they have blocks that almost like protrude above that. You know what I mean? Like the ones that kind of stick up beyond the space. Usually when I see it, it's when people are incorporating in things like moss and like green terracotta and stuff into their builds. I can't for the life of me find a bloody example of one now that I'm talking about it. That's fine. All good. Just build a cute dock on a server with my friends. And since then, I'm in love with the aesthetic. Yeah, Riverside stuff is cute, isn't it? It's nice. Right then, I guess let me go grab some materials. So we'll do what we had before. We'll work with spruce again. We'll take some of that. We'll take some of that. And we'll take some of these and these. And we'll start from there with it. So I guess let's get the structure down first. So boop, boop. We'll go up by like, oh gosh, up by 3. Do the same on the other end. Then what would be an even space in here? Maybe like that? That looks wrong. 3 on each. Yeah, that works. Just so there's a degree of uniform to it. Do we do the same the other way? Sure, yeah. Let's do that. Let's start from there. Gosh, that's going to have to go really low down. That looks wrong. How many do we want either side? I guess we could extend the whole thing out by 1. So that there's 3 between each. Let's see. Yeah, let's extend it out by 1. Nice. I guess what I could do is I could do maybe a box select from here. Ooh. Hold on. Deselect. To like there. There you go. And if I get a different block. There you go. Oh, why is it? It always gives me the tutorial. I wish there was a way to turn that off. There you go. Blank. Nice. Cool. So we've got somewhat of a basis, I suppose. I suppose then it's about figuring out how we want to fill this in. I mean, often you can kind of bring that up. We could probably even have a different floor. I mean, actually, maybe I have the... Would you normally have stone by riverside? I guess maybe not. What program did I use to edit the land? It's called Axiom. It's like World Edit, but dialed up to 100. I guess, to be honest, I've made this riverside, but I feel like it's not really going to be a riverside build. You know what? I'm going to just take this and move it elsewhere. I'm going to do a riverside one later on. I feel like I'm not equipped for that just yet. I'm overreaching beyond my skill set. Let's just pull this. Oh, gosh, wait. That'll do. That's it. Let's just move you along somewhere. Where are we taking you? We'll put you up here. And pull you up by 1. Yeah, we'll pull it up by 1. Cool. All right. Maybe what I'll do as well is I'll just quickly delete that. Actually, if I get water... Does that somewhat fix it? Yeah, it kind of does, right? There you go. I mean, it's very apparent that something's happened over there, but hey, can't win them all. I'm sure grass will grow on this eventually. Oh my god, he's terraforming. There is actually a proper, like, terraforming tool in Axiom, but I'm just not bothering to use it. It's fine. It looks like a little something. Alright, let's do there to there. Just do this to here. Oh. Where is it? There to there. Plank. Bloop. I mean, maybe this is even still too big. I'm not sure. Oh, Jesus, no. Oh, God. Control Z. I only wanted to change the selection. Selection. Oh, I've got spruce planks there. Whoops. It's fine. I love your little Japanese starter build. I mean, it's completely... This entire thing was completely taken from a video. By the way, hi, Matt. How you doing, dude? Yeah, this is fully taken from a YouTube video. Where was it? But it's more just I've never built in a Japanese style. Where is it? Japanese starter base. Where was it? Where's it gone? Here it is. It's from Avocado. But it sort of gave me some insight onto how to build these little, like, flick-ups on the roof and stuff like that. I've just never really formulated these shapes before. Also, when I tried to do it by myself, I was really torn on, like, does white wool really work? Or should I be using quartz or whatever else? So it's given me some insight on it. Basically what it is I am just a total, honestly, basically a beginner when it comes to building. Even though I've played Minecraft for, you know, practically 15 years or whatever, I've just never invested time really in building too much. So I really ought to resolve that. You know what I mean? I'm just going to bring this all over by 1. Ooh, whoops, like that. Cut, and then just drag this across by 1. Bam. It's just basically, I like having it central, basically. See what we'll do. Do that there, maybe. Building's what I love most about Minecraft. You know what it is I've just genuinely just always enjoyed, like, minigame stuff and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I've never had a huge urge or necessity to build. A lot of, like, the SMPs and things that I've ever been in have always been very, like, I don't know, like, exploration centric, or, you know, doing things with Create, for example. And, like, don't get me wrong, there are people that build stuff around Create, 100%, but I've just never really been one of them. So we're trying to do this style over here. Just now I realised I don't actually have a zoom. Let me just quit real quick. Let me pull this up. Install content. Zoom. Do we have logical zoom? I use that one mostly. There we go. Easy peasy. Bam. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. We'll have to watch a few more tip videos today as well about, like, little decoration tricks. Concrete powder would look nice as the white bit too. Yeah, sometimes it clashes with the texture though. It can be quite noisy when you use concrete powder. But we'll keep playing around with it for sure. What I'm always surprised by is that I have a certain, like, degree... Your video in the background, yeah. I was just showing him this base a moment ago, saying that it looks cool as, like, a riverside sort of one. It's more I'm just trying to, like, because I built this thing the other day thinking, oh yeah, this is like a... This is an example of a starter house. And very swiftly I was like, oh, actually, no, this is... It's kind of huge. You know what I mean? Let me know if you ever want to have a build sesh. Oh, 100%. Yes. Yeah, I'm so down, dude. Do I want this... Do I want to move all this down to the floor? Have I not set my zoom key? Keybinds. Logical zoom. That's there. What's it clashing with? Save active hotbar. No chance. Maybe we do bring this all down to the floor. I could probably do that. First point, second point, boop. Yeah, that works. Okay. Just think. I just want to try and get a bit better at making doorways as well. I feel as though I never quite know or can never quite decide how to pull these together. In fact, I need to have it embedded in the floor, don't I? I guess actually it's more so here to here that I want to drop down. So it's in the floor. Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool, right. That's better. Oops. You know what I'm going to miss though? Whenever I do, like, I mean, I guess I can always do stuff in a creative world before I log into, like, any multiplayer server in the future, but not having fast place and things like that, I'm going to be so sad to lose that. I'm trying to think whether we just put one central pillar here instead. Feels like we can probably get away with that. Because then at least it's relatively central, you know what I mean? Like each face, bar the doorway, has those things going on. Lightmatica, you know what it is? It's like Lightmatica works okay, but I just really find it laborious to use. Like, you know, the whole having to like shift click and pick the block. I think you can now just like look at the block and right click and it will do it for you. But man, do I enjoy being able to just like do I enjoy just like building something in creative, slapping it into a blueprint for like create mod, and then basically going from there with it. You know what I mean? Right, windows. I suppose let's go for small windows here. Let's go for a bit of this. I guess I need to decide what wood type I'm going to use. That's dark oak. That's why that looks so dramatic. My bad. Oop. Let's try this. I guess I need dirt, actually. There we go. People love a good planter in front of these kinds of spots, don't they? I mean, I guess a trapdoor works nicely. But yeah, I think doorways would be a good one to start figuring out. I mean, a lot of people seem to use, like, fence posts as, like, an accenting colour. Then they would have, like, you know, some form of stairs above and stuff like that. I always find that there's not much depth. And also, I notice a lot of people set the door in like that as well, which I find interesting. But then I always find then that my doorways feel not quite as, I don't know, like... Actually, maybe that works. Try that real quick. Maybe if I then try like a... maybe even a trapdoor? I almost feel like I want to look at some Minecraft rustic starter house. Let's have a look at some examples. Let's see. I want to see how some of them have done their doorways. Oh, we should do Matt's thing. I need to remember where you actually normally put them. Is it? Oh, so it's beneath that part there. So often it seems to be that you have like barrels placed there. That's what I've noticed Matt does. Does this kind of vibe, yeah. Actually, it might even be the next block down, actually. My bad. And then it's used as like a... at the top of it. Oops. I don't have a roof stuff like that. It's just where it ends up looking best. Yeah. I do like it though. I like what I've seen you do with them. Let's make a clone of that. Oh, whoops. Keep pressing the wrong button to commit to that. Whoops. Oh, I think half of those are beans. Hold on. I mean, is this still too big for a starter house? I feel like it's not. It might be worth on the inside dividing it up into different rooms, or at least having something to turn it into something. Half of those are beans. I meant to say I beansed those. Like, thoughts on putting stairs poking out each end here? Like, if I could just figure out a couple of different starter bases and different styles, I'd be a happy boy. Or do we want to pull over that strat from the Japanese style build and play that into rustic? I wonder if that could play in well. Oops. I mean, really, I'm going around doing this repeatedly. I should just put on symmetry mode, shouldn't I? Don't know how I feel about the door. I feel like the door could do with some more life. I guess maybe it's if I figure out the roof, then I can figure out the accenting of everything else after that. What could be cool is if I had deep slates. If I just start with just deep slate brick stairs, I suppose. Let me just drop the fly speed back down. There we go. So I'm not going crazy. Oops. Ooh, wrong one. There we go. And I can go like that. Maybe a little bit like this. A little bit like that. A little bit like this. Like, is that too intense of an entryway? Maybe it's not. It doesn't leave much room for the window. I think that looks okay. Kind of looks a little short, yeah. I mean, unless it's a case of I need to simply just move it up, potentially. I wish there was a way to be able to select air. I mean, I guess I could put on Angel. Maybe use slabs. Yeah, I'm down for trying that. Stone brick slab. It just felt quite weighty, didn't it, comparative to everything else going on. Or even that actually maybe helps just a little bit. For the size of a house, even things like a few campfires or something over top look great. Oh yeah, like having a campfire, like a doled campfire. How is it you? And this is such a newbie question. This is how little of vanilla I play. How do I stop it burning? What's the? You can do it with a shovel. Okay, good. This honestly, this is how little vanilla I play. It's really quite embarrassing. Do you reckon that low, or is that not quite right position? Maybe higher up potentially. Let's try that. Okay. I mean, is my issue currently that maybe I should bring the whole doorway out? Let's see. Maybe that would look better, and then maybe then if I put some like fence posts in or something. It doesn't look very together, unless you then, I guess you can unify those. Put a few open fence gates under this, or do you mean under there? Because I do like the fence gates for adding like accent, like there sort of thing. Even try the good old spruce trapdoors. Just look so good. Is there any two there? You know what it is? I just really don't like oak planks. I'm not vibing with them. Signs are good for detail. Yeah, I saw that earlier on. I mean, maybe it's worth me just putting in some degree of roof. Maybe that would be ideal. Should I try popping in a roof real quick? Let me extrude this way. Maybe if I have this here, then we've got a little something to look at. Does that feel too detached from the roof now, though, is my question? Stripped birch. Birch, let's have a look. Stripped birch. How does that look? I mean, to be fair, stripped birch is what we did on that second level up there. I guess we could we could do that and texture it with some of the do like this kind of vibe with it. What else did I texture it with? It was with some like sand as well. Again, don't really 100% know what I'm doing. Oh gosh. Right, you spit on me, bro. What are you selling? Okay, not so bad. Yeah, the doorway just feels very very out of place. So I'm just tabbing out and looking at some other examples. 2 seconds. You could add shutters to the windows. I even like making them open. Yeah, I put shutters on these windows over here, so I had them like lining the side to give it a bit of life. Maybe that only really works though if you do actually have like space around it. You know what I mean? Like, do you think that would only work if we had enough perimeter? Or do you think we can get away with that in that way? I'm not so sure. Ooh, don't like that. Ooh. There's too much space there. You should study how Jem makes her roofs. They look advanced, but have a few simple principles. Nice. I'm definitely up for that. I'm trying not to like get too disheartened at not being that great that quickly. I know it's going to take a while. Hello, Appo. Hello, hello, hello. It's just this bit here. I'm not vibing with this. Don't know if that fixes it or whether these fence posts are ruining it all. What did I do over there? I guess maybe doing spruce. Maybe my issue actually is that this shouldn't be. Would it be better if this was all filled and then putting the spruce over the top like we did in the previous bit? I just wonder now whether they look really displaced though. They feel like they have no connection to the roof. Spruce slabs and trapdoors. Oh yeah, I've not done the trapdoor. I've not done that trick just yet. I remember doing that on my builds a long time ago. Oh my god. Kill E. Radius 20. No. How do I just kill? Type. Not player. Just kill everything that's not the player, please. Thank you. I kill them all! 241 entities just die because of one annoying wandering trader. I mean, maybe we can tuck this back in now. It's one of those things when I'm doing stuff like this where it's like, just trust the process. And it's like, well, I've not really done the process before, so I haven't built that trust. You know what I mean? So does it go on there or does it go out by one? Oh yeah, no, it goes there. And then rotate again. That's it. Mm-hmm. Oh, have I put it in the wrong spot there? I have as well. Bloody hell. Confirm. There we are. Nice. Although, to be fair... Thinking about it, a lot of the... Yeah, I think they're not coming together as well as I'd like. And it being off balance is really bugging me as well. Bloody hell. Ah. Maybe today is just not my day. You know what I mean? Some days it's just not your day. And today may not be my day. Just feel like it's not clicking today. Let's just start by pulling this roof up. Ready? 1, 2. There we go, nice. Right. And then left point, right point. Oh, surely it needs to hang out by 1, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Maybe that's part of this one's issue as well. Is it? Oh no, it does stick out by 1. Ignore me. Oops. Let's see. Oh, it looks like I can still do another level up, I suppose. Nice. And then I suppose if we do that, then we can maybe bring this in with like a slab. Sure. Suppose that kind of pulls the roof together. I mean, I could always just do this kind of situation as well. There we go. Even that has a simplicity to it, but at least that would be a solid first roof. It's just very square, you know. And I think that's what it is for me. I feel like it's lacking some oomph. There's no intriguing shape to it. Any builder will tell you the process is hella scuff for everybody. Yeah. Some days are just bad art days, yeah. I almost feel like I just need to start fresh and again. You know what I mean? Not fully, but somewhat. Let's get rid of these. Oh, gosh. I didn't realize the texture of this changed based on if it was up or down. That's kind of crazy.
Stream could always use more subscribers.
Oh. Let's do this. We have books. How do we want to do this? Maybe work better if I... Just trying to think how to... Like, do I change the base shape? just want to make something that doesn't look unbelievably generic, but still feels, you know, quaint and rustic as like a starter house. You know what I mean? Maybe I need to narrow the whole building to something, because then I can add something to give it a bit more formal shape. And maybe like shrinking it depth-wise might help. Like even if I just go like that or something. Maybe actually that's a bit extreme, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe having a home a little bit more teensy like that. Oops. Just for now, we'll just ditch the barrels for a moment. Then maybe we can build an additional shape onto this. A little porch at the front or side could help, yeah. A dormer roof. What's a dormer roof? Dormer roof. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oops. Let me try that real quick. I mean, is my issue also that I'm trying to make the roof not out... maybe I should make the roof out of... No, spruce should be okay, because... Let's try that. Let's try adding a dormer roof onto a little something like this. Oh, whoops. Get a little vibe there. Okay. Just clone that way, I suppose. So is that hanging to there? I mean, I guess it needs to go over by 1, doesn't it? Then this needs to move outward this way by 1. This needs to move out this way by 1. And then we'll do a clone of this that way. Guess what I'd have to fix is this. What happened to my, like, I typed in Journey or like Skyrim for the music. RPG Journey. It's very wordy, this. No, it's a bit intense. Hopeful and happy. Let's try that. No. Adventure. Let's try that. Hopeful adventure. Hey, that'll do. That'll work. Cool. All right. Sweet. Yeah, let's play with this roof then. I'll tell you what, for now, let's just take those out. And if I take... I'm trying to think how to do this. I guess I could do it with stack, right? Just push that across to there. And then to there. Stack that across. It's only really the external one that I need to worry about having that in. We'll try that, and then let's try putting a dormer roof in. So a dormer roof, I guess, is just like a block sticking outward, right? So if I go... maybe something like that, a bit square out the front. What can I do this with? Like that, maybe? Or do I want to... Maybe I do want to... Maybe I need to give it a bit more formal shape. Stairs. I was thinking maybe if you do it with this, potentially. Oh, gosh. Oh, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I mean, I could always just do it with that, I suppose. Would that look weird or no? It looks okay. Hmm. You definitely need that there. The other thing that I like seeing people do as well is, like, they'll have a roof like this. And they will, they'll have, like, a band going over the top of it. I guess it only really works as well on significantly wider roofs. But having, like, a band of, like, trapdoors and the like going over the top. It doesn't feel like it's working on such a small scale. Like I'm not hitting the right chord with this. No, it just looks very, very blocky and annoying. You like the vertical slabs there? Well, these ones. Maybe they need to not be stripped. Maybe they can be more like this kind of thing. Something like that. Maybe the window's just too big. Maybe it needs to be smaller. Because then it will give more breathing room for a roof like this or something. That'd be better. Glass. Ugh, just it's so ugly, dude. It's so ugly. Good God. Oh, I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm not cut out for small rustic. Maybe I just can't do it. God damn. Oh. Delete, delete, delete. All of it. Get rid of the whole bloody lot. I hate it. I hate it all. Oh gosh. I've accidentally deleted a lot of stuff there. Whoops. Have I taken stuff out of that build as well? I thought maybe I might have done. You seem stressed. Would some good news help? Yeah, go on then, dude. I'm not stressed. I'm just learning, which is not the most peaceful of processes sometimes. Do you think any friends might give you a little tutorial in? Yeah, for sure. Had an amazing poop earlier. Was debating sending you a picture of how proud I was. Well, like, give me the details, dude. What are we talking? We talking long and strong? We talking? Well, like, what are we talking? Hey up, Cherry. Konnichiwa. I guess for me, really, it's konbanwa. Genki desu ka? Oh, dude! I mean, Trask, I'm assuming if you're telling me, then it was a yes, right? Did Itzy say yes? She must have said yes. Oh my god, dude. How are you just dropping this in Twitch chat? How have you not sent me a picture or a text about this? This is literally my first learning of this. Congratulations, dude. That's so exciting. You're a cute couple. Alright, we're starting again. Starting again with rustic build. We have to make a marital home for Draz and Itzy. It's got to happen. Oh my god, it's just hollowed under there. That's probably my doing, honestly. Right. Let's start again, shall we? What are we doing here? Shall I look up some examples? Rustic starter house Minecraft. Here we go. Let's have a look. Rustic starter house. Here we go. See, even that looks right. I'm not super stoked about that one there. I thought I did /kill E earlier on. There we go. Fixed it. Because she saw my message to her parents, asked them permission. It wasn't even the official ask. I wanted to ask on 3rd of August in the morning. It's exactly 20 years since we met. Ah. Hey, the sentiment was there, though. She knew you thought about it and everything. That's sweet. Can't believe you dropped that after talking about poop. Well, that's Draz for you, dude. That's Draz for you. Oh my god, I found it. This one. This is the one that I was on about earlier on. When I was saying about people building with like full blocks and stuff. Ooh, that is a more interesting shape. Interesting. Does it show you it in the thumbnail? Yes, even something like this. There's not that much going on with it, but it's an interesting shape. Let's have a look at some techniques that they use. But yeah, they use full blocks for the roof. It's interesting they've gone too deep with the walls. And then obviously they've got the pattern floor, which is cute. Is that stripped oak, the floor? That's nicer than I thought it would look. I really struggle to enjoy calcite and diorite combos. It's just, my brain just doesn't like the combo of the materials. You know what I mean? It's the roof I want to see how they do. Melons is a crazy play. Does look cool though. This is the thing. I think I have the same with like pixel art as well, where other people can commit to like gradients or combos and stuff, and I would do it and feel like it's an error, but then they do it and they really commit to the bit and it looks great. I just, again, maybe it's just trust the process situation. There is a video from B-dubs, which is like a starter house one as well. Where is it? B-dubs starter house. That's it. See, it's this roof that I'm intrigued to see how they do it. I do like the trapdoor and stair combo, though. That's nice. Yeah, I've done the same as well. I start with flat colors and then texture afterwards, usually. Yeah, this is what I wanted to see, was the roof. So he's going block, then trapdoor, and going upwards. And then what does he do? A stair at the top there? Oh no, just goes hella tall with it. Okay. So trapdoor block, and then trapdoor block again. That's how you make that super duper pointy roof. Interesting. And that just gives you a really tall roof. Oh, and you put them on top as well. Okay. Yeah, the slab overhang is nice for sure. And the little peak with the slab at the top there as well. Ooh, double stacking slabs. Interesting. And what does he do? Like, give it a slight curvature downward. Maybe fantasy is more the vibe I should go. Maybe rustic is for bigger builds, but maybe I'd be better suited to fantasy at a smaller scale. It is more detail oriented, but they're the kind of shapes that I enjoy more, which I think is why I was leaning towards the Japanese style. Oh, there's that slab and trapdoor alternation that we saw before. Ooh, what's happening there? Making a window, maybe? Yeah, like a circle window. Interesting. Well, not even a circle window. It's like a downward arrow window, I suppose. I don't know. Interesting. That's a really interesting shape. And obviously populating that as well. And the moss is basically just straight lines after that, it seems.
More subscribers.
Zerpa, welcome back, dude. 15 months. Much appreciated. I'm surprised he hasn't curved the roof in even just by a block in the center point of it. I suppose it doesn't need to. Oh, maybe that's why, because it still connects to the third one. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, people building with full blocks for roofs as opposed to stairs, I find really cool. I mean, even that looks just nice, doesn't it? It looks awesome. And it looks like it's going to be just like a lot of detailing and texturing now. Let's see what their doorway looks like. Was the doorway still the same as before? So the doorway was what? I mean, to be fair, I've done something similar to this. I think I used the spruce thing there. I guess the lesson is to commit to the bit. Yeah, I mean, even like that archway there's really nice as well. When you use full blocks, you can introduce stairs and slabs to start that sage dip effect in the middle of the roof. Yeah. 100%. Okay, sure. Let's go through a few more things.
Put a lot of different blocks as long as the shape is good. If you have a good shape, you can texture.
Hold on, let me pause the music real quick.
Still look okay. So this is how I started out, and I put these dotted lines on here so you can kind of pause it and count out what the size is if you want to build this exactly. The orange wool at the bottom is going to be for our foundation.
I mean, just to clarify, this video at the start, B-Dubs does say that like this took him like a week to get to where he wanted it. So I'm not expecting to be able to make anything like this, but still just
you have it come out, but then you
general
have it
ideas.
also go back, and that's a nice way to add some interest to your roof as well. But this is a half hip, so it starts out gable like that, but then near the top, you jut it back like that, like a hip roof. So it's kind of simple, but it's a nice way to add some interest. So I did that on both sides, and also decided that where these two shapes meet is a great place for a chimney to.
Dude, me too. Where's my other house? Is that it there? Oh no, that's another one of that house. You just gotta get a few general basics down. Yeah, and that's the purpose of these streams the last few days. Yeah, look, this is what I did here. I was like, these two flat walls here met, and I put a chimney in. Granted, it's a bloody big chimney, but still, like I felt like it worked okay. But yeah,
go where we can connect that to a kitchen or something on the interior. But once you have the shapes together like this, I start
there's
to
roof
think
texture,
create
tower
some interest
texture,
there, and then we've got white concrete and diorite, which we'll get to.
What are those that he's used there? Are they lightning rods for the Tudor style. Oh no, are they just they're iron fences but singular? Interesting.
To just mix it up with the red kind of mixed together.
So yeah, he's talking about texture in there.
This is those in these builds until I've already got the interior done. I mean,
B-Dubs' interiors are so pretty.
Next evolution. It really, most people, you get to this point and then you're done. And this is where you end up spending hours and hours and hours, where you try to think, okay, what can I add to this? What details can I add to this? Not only with an easy detail, right, is to add fence gates, right? Add fence gates to the ends, and all of a sudden, now you're really starting to look a little more fancy. That's one thing. But you can also add some extensions to the house. Here we've got this little area, and we can make a spot here that will allow us to go down into the basement, right? So here's the ability to have a little bit of an extension. We just
adds a bit of storytelling, doesn't it, to it?
And I'm kind of breaking blocks left and right, but that'll be a little window. You get a little extension there. Now that's another piece of interest. It's not just adding these little blocks and stuff. Add little buildings to the outside. Over on the side here is kind of hang something else. Try a lot of things. Add shutters. Add some fences in there to kind of cover the...
I feel like maybe this style I would have to do at this scale. So maybe I need to, you know, for a starter house is do something a bit smaller scale, but a different style. Like maybe that fantasy style is a good shout. You know what I mean? Should we have a look at what other stuff Matt's got? Here we go. This is... Oh, this was Matt as well. swear everybody I'm pulling up today is Matt's. That's so funny. Let's see. Search for the word starter. So I've seen the bamboo starter. I've seen fantasy. What's this one? A swampy one. Oh, having it like raised above the water is interesting. Interesting color palette as well. I mean, mangrove, I do not envy trying to get a hold of that. For some reason, the frame rate in this video is hella low. Is it even 60? Supposedly 60. Doesn't look it. Maybe we need to try this fantasy style. Let me do Minecraft fantasy builds. Just so I've got some like inspo on my second monitor of stuff to try. Again, might be tricky at a small scale. Sausage has been my go-to for starter house ideas lately. His big builds are great, but he just knows how to make a tiny shape look nice. Yeah, the one that he had on his 30-day Christmas thingy not long ago, that was really good as well. Right, let's do... I guess I could just do it like this, right? Let's try again. Are we doing fantasy? I guess we could do fantasy, right? Let's figure out a floor shape to begin with. Let's get some black wool. Let's get some white wool. Let's figure out a shape. What sort of dimensions do you think we should start with? Guess if we start like that. Maybe something like that. I could do that, and then I could then have something sticking off the edge of it. Like this or something. Maybe even slightly wider. So it's like an applicable space. Should I try that? Oh. Let's see how this plays out. Then maybe have this one here. Is that even? Why does that not look even? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's 5. How's it possibly gone off there? Could have a double there. Odd number is always a good shout. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it's 12. Maybe we just bring this whole thing in by 1 then. Hold on. Odd numbers definitely help, especially for like things like doorways and things as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure. And then this one's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a 5 by 5 there as well. Okay. That works. So then now that could be like that. Sure. I mean, that could be... I mean, we could still play with a threshold there. This could just be a dinky little room. Let's try pulling in some white wall, maybe. Maybe if we get some spruce planks, maybe? Something like that. What was that sound? Whoa, 10 bits. Thank you very much. Maybe oak planks as well. Wood birch look good. Sure. Figure that one out in a minute. It's a very tight corner there. That can come down. Do I want to step? I could put a step up into this space. Have you ever tried building a circular house? I once tried to take a naturally generated divot in the ground and tried to turn the house into that shape. I can't say that I have, honestly. No. Can't say that I have. Maybe if I kind of want to build this outward a bit more. I know with scale-wise, we're stepping away from what should really be a starter base, but I kind of want to have a little bit more... I want to have a bit more room to move. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should keep it simple. Where were they before? Were they... Is that where they were? We'll be sensible. I mean, to be fair, that circle door I made a second ago actually looks not so bad. Maybe I can try that in here. Although it does feel like it would need something anchoring it on the other side. You know what I mean? It needs to almost be built into the wall, which I feel like that one is more so than the other. Maybe I could make it bigger. Sod it, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. 2 there, 3 there. I mean, if I was to go like that. I like the idea of having like an uneven wall shape as well, maybe. I don't know. We'll think about that in a sec. Let's figure out a doorway. Where's those campfires from before? Oops. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks at the minute. Okay. I'm just trying random stuff here, by the way. I'm just sort of messing. Maybe I try the roof now before it all gets a little bit too crazy. You know what I mean? Maybe we could try incorporating in the underhang thing from here. Then we can build some stuff over the top of that, maybe. Maybe those are just two different styles, though. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. We'll see, though. Oh, it does go to the corner. Hold on. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Maybe like a slab at the top there might just help on the underside. So then a slab would allow me to put some lanterns and stuff in. I'm just totally like, oh, maybe that doesn't work. One piece of building advice I found helpful is to detail after getting your basic shapes in. Once you have the roof and walls in, start adding more details. Yeah, that's fair. I'm definitely getting ahead of myself a bit here. And I'm on a tight timeline, chat. I have to get better sooner rather than later. And maybe trying to glaze or blaze past those steps is not going to do me many favours. That's not looking too shabby. Deep slate. Deep slate. Right, let's try the roof now then. I've not followed the exact same thing, but we'll give it a try. So we want not deep slate, bloody hell, spruce. Or dark oak. Do we want dark oak? Is it dark oak used in that video? Then we want the trapdoor as well. Trapdoor. Maybe that's not the greatest idea. Oh, whoops. There we are. Something like that. Boop. Got it. That one to there. Then underside there. Does that look alright? Let's try stacking this. We got a little bit crazier with this part here, I think. Not sure. Where is it? Move tool. Oops. Maybe that would need to have a bit more of a... Oops. I just feel like that poking off the end just doesn't have that same kick for me. I don't know. And I guess it's then figuring out how to make the roof work from this direction too. Oops. There we go. Wait, hold on. Try that there. Guess if I do a quick clone, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then same for you two here. 1, 2. Is that right? Yeah, that works. Try the clone again. Something like that. Don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks. slabs. Oops. Try cloning this. I think that's right. What's that? One between there, one between there. I guess. It has a shape. You know what I mean? Do wonder whether it needs to poke out this way one more. I think it does. And I suppose this would then need to move. Yeah, that's looking alright, isn't it? It's not looking too bad. Could maybe do with some more verticality out of this. I'm not sure the bumps on the roof are totally necessary, but hey. Hey ho. Don't know what I'd do with this space. Got no clue. Then fill the rest with trapdoors maybe. See how that looks. It's very much just placing random ones. I don't really know how to make the door feel like encompassed. You know what I mean? That look better if it was an upside down stair, potentially. And like, what the hell do you fill this with? You know what I mean? I'm not entirely sure what to fill the rest with. This music has a real, like, Ni no Kuni vibe to it. Love it. What's going on there? What did you get replaced with? Maybe I need to do the, let's get some deep slate. We'll put deep slate tile stairs in, I suppose. This one will hopefully then help bring this together a bit. Oh, are they upside down, are they? Oh, okay, hold on. Deep slate, tile, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it starts to give it a pop of colour. It's still very dark, though, is the thing. Mm. Mm-hmm. Little bit of shape in the roof. Mm. Maybe the stairs. Where are the slabs at? Balls. Hold on. Block there, stair there, like that. Like that. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it has a vibe. I think I'd want to live in something more whimsical, though. You know what I mean? I want to live in something with a bit more colour. Ooh, that gives a little something something. Annoyingly, they go upwards. Yeah, how would I populate this space? Do we just grab more of the white and just fill this in here? Just looks very apparently tall now, though, doesn't it? It's giving more medieval currently. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think I'm just not entirely sure how to make the style harmonize. Which is like not the end of the world, but still. That helps with that gentler gradient up, doesn't it? I would bring up the pillars, then fill it in. Oh, like that. I mean, you could always do the thing, you know, when people go like that, or they draw like a V shape, but it's looking a little bit messy. Could always have a little window. You know what I mean? Like, little whimsical window. Window could be cute. You'd have to put something behind it, though. I mean, God forbid you ever want to try and get bloody pearlescent frog light. Jesus. How do you make that look nicer, though, in that space? Is that how, maybe? Has something going on. Just don't know if that something is good or not. I think I preferred the slab there. That gives that doorway teensy bit more shape. No, don't like it. I don't know what I'm doing. Could always try signs. Signs sometimes help. I've not actually used hanging signs very much. I guess I'd want it to hang off that side. Oh, can you not hang sign on stairs? Ow. Oh, jeez. Apparently not. It does kind of fill the space, doesn't it? I think a lot of it is I just don't fully enjoy spruce, like stripped spruce. But I'm pretty sure the dark oak would look a bit overkill then. Signs stay if you break the support block. Let's try it. Oh, it does. Good to know. Again, more building tips. We learning. I don't know how to do doorways, I suppose. Let's have a look at some of these other builds that I've seen. How are they doing their doorways for fantasy builds? Where's the actual door itself? Sorry, I'm just looking through a bunch of stuff on like Google Images. Seeing what kind of vibes everybody else has done. I think the problem is this is kind of like half medieval, half rustic at the minute, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's literally, just as I've said that, Jacketens has said the right thing. I feel like the shape overall is whimsical, but the palette's very realistic, rustic. Yeah, I'm with you on that. But, I mean, that's it. We can do a color swap relatively easily. Like, you know, we could... trying to think how we could do this quickly. Trying to think how we could do this in a quick manner. I really don't know how I feel about that slab. I feel like it works okay around this corner, but not so much elsewhere. Are you going to show it to one of your builder friends? I mean, yeah, I could do for sure. Cherry wood might brighten it up. I mean, we can give it a go. Why not? If I do a box, so if I do a box select and start from here and drag this second point to here, here, and up. Is the entire house in? Not quite. There we go. This should be somewhat easy. Let's try that. So, bam, that's my selection. Operations, replace. I want to grab, say, for example, that stair. Cherry stair, copy properties, and bam. That block, cherry. Bam. That trapdoor. I mean, I don't even know if I need to change all of those. Maybe it's more... We'll do slabs first. Cherry slab. Bam. What would we change the stairs to? The accent colour? Do we just change it to like a quartzy kind of stair or what? Crimson wood. Yeah, we can try crimson. Crimson planks. Where's the plank? There. Quartz on a starter build is rough. Yeah, true. I mean, we could always just change it to wool. Oh no, because you need stairs, don't you? And also, yeah, a starter house. I mean, what other kind of wood could we try if we're not doing that? Yeah, I guess it could be pale, couldn't it? Is pale in this version? No. Annoyingly. Yeah, and pale gardens are rare. Mangrove? We could try mangrove. Mangrove stair, replace. Oh gosh, wait. Copy properties. Bollocks, wait. Undo, copy properties, bam. There we go. Let's try that. Mangrove. Mangrove's a bugger to farm though, isn't it? Let's change this back. Oh, no, whoops. Let's go for... I mean, what about even, like, diorite? Let's go for, like, polished diorite to begin with. See how that would look. I kind of hate polished diorite, but whatever. Diorite. Yeah, the diorite looks atrocious, doesn't it? Jesus. Oh, that's frog light. Oops. I don't think quartz is too disastrous. Oh, whoops. I guess the very definition of a starter house is that it needs to actually be viable to collect early game. You know what I mean? Yeah, like it has a vibe. The doorway I can't figure out. Can't figure out a doorway. Let's have a look at a YouTube tutorial. Fantasy house tutorial, Minecraft. Let's have a look at how they do their doorways. Gosh, there's so many of them. It's got to be 1 block wide, though, the doorway. Oh, it's sausage. Oh, that's medieval. I guess it's medieval fantasy. 5 years ago. Tell you what, sausage doesn't sound really all that different. Has he done the pearl door? Hmm. Yeah, I should never know how to do doorways. Got a nice 3x3. I mean, would it look weird if I just mimicked this here? Or would it look alright? Let's have a look. I guess it would, right? Because this is open as opposed to shut, so it kind of doesn't really work. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't work for a doorway. I mean, I don't even know how I feel about this here. Oh, I've not changed those trapdoors either. Whoops. Mangrove trapdoors. You can get away with lots of spruce trapdoors. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people do that. Just don't know how I feel about it. I'd almost want to do like a slab or a stair here, you know what I mean? Maybe even a sprucey one. Whoops. But then that sticks out is the issue. Just feels very, very flat. I keep seeing people mention the campfire thing from earlier on, which, yeah, I just can't. It just always looks very disconnected, and that's my issue with it. I think that hanging sign's doing bits. Again, they look kind of disconnected. You know what I mean? Unless it would help if I changed it to dark oak on the way up, potentially. Would that help or no? No, I don't think it massively helps. Could set the doorway in a block and have an arch over the top. Yeah, I saw a few people do something like that. So they had like a... almost like a stony entrance. So it was a bit like a... almost something a bit like this kind of situation going on. I can't remember exactly how they had it, but it was something kind of like... I hate that that's actually kind of worked straight away. That's really pissed me off. I kind of hate that that's worked almost immediately. For God's sake. That's so annoying. And I just blebbed there. That's so annoying. The builder process, yeah. I suppose so. Obviously, you would like texture and stuff, you know what I mean? That actually doesn't look too terrible, does it? Ay, ay, ay. Maybe this kind of door would work. Alright, sure. Sure, dude. Get some walls in there as well. It looks a bit disconnected though from the build itself, admittedly. It doesn't look like it's part of it. Does that make sense? It looks like... Oh, I don't know. But does it work? I don't know. I don't think it does. Maybe it doesn't work. Also, why does that look different to the other ones? Oops. Oh, gosh. Hold on. Oh, do they... Is that a thing? Do they, like, connect when there's more than one of them? You could do a stone accent on the roof to make it more cohesive. Yeah, potentially. Let's try that then. So maybe it will look more uniform then. It still has that slightly fairer hue, doesn't it? So it should actually look alright. Maybe plain stone here. Still doesn't look entirely correct though, does it? Hey, hey, hey. Don't know how I feel. Oh, does that? Oh, that should all be blocks. That's why that looks weird. The bottom feels disconnected from the top now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, could always do this with stone brick, but then we're kind of leaning more into that medieval. Why is Minecraft building so hard, dude? No one told me it would be this hard. I feel like I've been duped. I feel like I've got two entirely different styles going on. Maybe this can help bring it together though. Let's see. Doesn't help that you still have leftover dark oak accents. Yeah, I mean, what would I change those for? I mean, I guess I should change them for what they should be, right? Should change them for the correct type. Let's do that real quick. Mangrove. Maybe that will actually help bring it together a little bit. What we got? Oh wait, whoops. Balls. Oops. Yeah. That does help the roof a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe I do the sandstone-y thing on the bottom half? Reckon I go for the sandy colour down low? What do you think? Oops. Or should the lighter... I guess really usually you go lighter as you go up, don't you? Not the other way around. The two signs look out of place now, yeah, that's fair. I don't know what would help there, I'll be real. Being able to colour pick from this far away is so good. Stripped birch as well. I don't know, dude. I just don't know. We've dabbled some more. Jesus, I genuinely think actually swapping them top and bottom would actually help a lot. We could move the sandstone onto the roof maybe instead. Maybe that would be the shout. Also, what do we want to do for this space here? You make an amazing house, then go, oh, I don't know. So you've done really good. You're learning some good techniques. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. Is I need to just focus on the positives of I'm getting bits of progress each time that I'm doing this. Like each day, I'm learning little tricks. You know what I mean? It gives that extra little flick off the top. Oops. Oops. Wrong way. I don't like it. Looks better when it just hangs down, doesn't it? Just gives it that last little droop at the end. Yeah, I suppose that works. Do you reckon I swap the roof and the bottom? I mean, I might not even have time to do that. I mean, worst case scenario today, we've tackled some roofs and like that roof. It has less of an up and curve, but I think it looks nicer that way. I mean, I think a lot of whatever I build in the future will be dictated, as for a starter house, would be dictated by what I have available to me. You know what I mean? That'll be the big thing. Does it look any good if that was to come out a bit? Probably not. This feels very flat, that side, doesn't it? Also, I need some alternation in the roof height here. I think that would help, yeah. Rendog would scream with excitement if he sees this. I mean, yeah, to be fair, he was the one who was like, how are you so good at chiseling bits, but you can't build in Minecraft? I was like, don't know what to tell you, bro. Don't know what to tell you. Oh my god, I don't know how to do this. Jesus. Maybe hanging lanterns on the corners as well. Yeah, we can totally do that. Fensu. The top reminds me of Drippy's nose. Yeah, I can see that. Does have to be a full block to hang? It does. Never mind. We could always try and do a quick swap of moving top to bottom or something. I'm not sure. Looks nice. Happy with the building so far. Building in general, yeah. This building, not so much. But it's a learning process. What about a downstairs stair at the endings of the droop, then a hatch? A downstairs stair on the droop. What, like that? Like that? Honestly, even that looks kind of cool. Little triple flare. Replace the stone on the other side. What do you mean? Oh, you mean this here? Yeah, yeah. I've only really done it from the screenshot angle, if you want to call it that. Oh, let's put replace on. What's the other material? That's that one. Oh, you mean like an anglerfish? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, what I could even potentially do is if I can replace this, then I could actually get a lantern on there. Just doesn't have much curvature to it, does it? It's a shame you can't have a lantern on the bottom. Oh, you can have it on the bottom of the stair. Ooh, I like that shape. So what is that one? That one's... Oh, I see. It's upside down that way. Then that. Is that it? No, wait, what? What is it I'm trying to do here? That, isn't it? Oops, wrong one. Probably even just give that some extra height. Yeah, just gives that extra little bit of curvature. These points here might just be a bit obnoxious. Maybe if I try lowering them with that. Yeah, I think that looks better like that. Just get the odd slab in there. I feel like this needs a bit of colour in here. Maybe even potentially this needs to come across like that. Maybe. What did you base this build off of? To be honest, nothing in particular. Just random, generic fantasy Google search, basically. Still, I like this doorway. I just don't like how it fits in with the rest of it. But, you know, it is what it is. We could always, oh, blend it down. Yeah, true. We could have it creep in, moving downward. I've not actually tried that technique before. You mean kind of like that? So it looks like it's sort of part petrified. It's kind of cool. just bleeds in every so often. It looks like the house has been like slightly restored. You know what I mean? Do I maybe replace... not sure on that. Spruce. Don't know about that. How do you replace the blocks? Is it a mod? Yeah, it's a mod called Axiom. Axiom lets you do all kinds of cool things. Lets you do lots of cool stuff. What's like a... I mean, I guess I can use the gradient helper. If I grab one of them, and then one of... I guess maybe even that as well. Oh, bollocks. Hold on. What sort of lives in the middle of there? Light grey terracotta. Oh, you can't get terracotta stairs, can you? Just intrigued to see whether like anything like this could work. Oh no, the hue is all kinds of different. Never mind. Maybe I'm starting to like the vibe a bit more now. Could probably get like a... We could put a chimney in here maybe? Is that what that is? Oh, that doesn't look very good. How do people normally make chimneys? What do they use for it? And they could even just use the stairs. Or walls, maybe, I don't know. It's just I don't want it to really suddenly bloat out the top. Walls and trapdoors. Try wall. And what we'll do here is we'll do maybe we won't even have that there, we'll just have what we had there previously. Let's try trapdoors. What would be a better trapdoor for this? Maybe just like that one? Just looks a little bit skinny, doesn't it? How do I give that a bit more volume? You can put the big pot on top of the campfire. What, on top of here? Oh yeah, that's cute. Yeah, I like that. Good shout. So when you're saying walls, did you mean more like doing this? Looks a bit skinny, doesn't it? Maybe that actually helps. Just gives it a little bit more anchoring. I think I like that. I think that's giving it just a bit more dimension. Cobble. Mossy wall, regular wall. Yeah, it just gives it a little extra something, doesn't it? Oh. Maybe one of these. Maybe that's a bit overkill with what's going on there. I love how chaotic the house is. Yeah, well, I think it was designed through chaos, wasn't it? So it was always bound to reflect that. I mean, we've not done the interior, but still. It looks alright. It's something, at the very least. Hmm. What other frog lights are there? Ooh. Does just look a bit nuts, doesn't it? Sometimes it's nice to have that though. Something to look just completely unhinged. I mean, it's something. I made a thing today. Sure. Will the other trapdoor look better here, by the way? I mean, that one's see-through. What other trapdoors we got? Maybe this one. Nah, it gives away the illusion too much, doesn't it? Yeah, just spruce, I suppose. Oh, maybe that would work. Cool. Yellow glass pane in front of the frog light. It might be tricky to do that. Only because that's there. Because we lose that shape, you know what I mean? But we could always move the whole thing back, but I don't know whether that's even worth it. Something we can try next time. Usually doing this and then setting your FOV and like that helps. I mean, it has some character. I still don't know how I feel about the stone sand flip thing. It does make it look more overgrown. But again, everything that I'm building now, I'm being critical of, but also it's a lot better and has so much more character than anything I've ever built previously, for the most part. So I can't be too harsh on myself or whatever, you know what I mean? I just gotta vibe it out and figure it all out. But that is going to be me done for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Much appreciated. Are you with the Yogscast anymore? I am, yeah. I'm still with the Yogscast network. I don't ever really appear on the main channel, but I'm still with them for like help with admin, and we do the charity streams every year, and everything else like that. So it's good. It's good. But yeah, thanks for the help, everybody. So far we've made this fella, which was kind of from scratch. This fella here was following like a little tutorial, so I was getting used to a more Japanese kind of style. And then we've made this fella over here as well, which, looking at him now, does look cute. I think after looking at 2 previous builds and coming back to it, actually kind of cool. So yeah, nice. Looks good for a starter base. It's a lot of stuff, right? There's a lot of stuff that needs to go into it. But yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. You can see the progression of learning. Yeah, I suppose you can. Yeah, it's nice. Right, let's go find somebody to raid, shall we? Oh, is that going to save the replay? Jesus. That'll be a long replay file. Directory following. I don't know why I've got replay, actually. I need to get a flashback mod instead. Let's go and say hello to I feel like there are not that many people that I follow are live today. Fwip's live. Let's go raid Fwip. Raid Fwip. Apparently he's doing some interior decor. All right. Have a wonderful night, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? Tomorrow is Tuesday. Yeah, somebody was asking a second ago about split fiction. I will poke old Timothy and see when he wants to get into that again. We'll have a little nosy. But have an awesome one, and I'll see you in a bit.